Who is leading the police agency in charge of patrolling our roads and freeways? Good afternoon to you. I'm Brian Loftus.
I'm Kirsten Joyce. Our 8 News Now investigators learning the top 2 people in charge of Nevada State Police are gone, raising questions about the future of the department.
8 News Now investigator David Charnes first with this news. David, what do we know?
Well, Brian and Kirsten, we know that in recent weeks, both the colonel and lieutenant colonel retired, the word from a spokesperson. That means the director of the Department of Public Safety, not a sworn police officer, is now leading Nevada State Police Highway Patrol amid an ongoing struggle to keep that department staffed.
Proudly serving as the chief of the Nevada Highway Patrol.
The chief of Nevada Highway Patrol until just last week. The department confirming Colonel Patrick Conway retired, but he's not alone. Lieutenant Colonel Martin Malesko also, according to a spokesperson, retired from the department. Both men appearing before the legislature just weeks ago amid warnings the percentage of vacant trooper positions, nearly 50%, is affecting your safety. The 8 News Now investigators finding on some nights just a handful of troopers are patrolling the entire Las Vegas Valley, and some rural offices have no staff at all. How can you even be an effective police department when 50% of your troopers, give or take, are missing, and some of your substations don't even have troopers in them, so they're closed?
I think that everybody is aware of the problem.
Dan Gordon is familiar with that prediction and the department. He's a trooper and president of the Nevada Police Union.
And that number one reason is obviously is pay and benefits.
Pay and benefits because state police, with a requirement to put a large amount of money into their retirement, take home far less than their counterparts who work for departments like Metro. That problem so glaring, the deputy director telling lawmakers this just 2 years ago.
If we can't start stopping the bleeding this year, we're not sure we'll be around by next year.
She said, "I'm not sure we'll be around."
I know exactly who said it and when it was said.
You have to convince people to want to be part of the profession.
Governor Joe Lombardo says Nevada is not alone in its police hiring dilemma. He points to numbers that show for the first time in years, more people are coming on to state police than leaving. But Gordon worries with no change this year, more troopers will say goodbye.
And I want to make sure your listeners are aware of this. It's not as simple as increasing pay, all right?
So you don't think there's going to be pay increases this session?
Probably not, across the board for the entire state.
Lawmakers pushing for major pay increases 2 years ago, but Lombardo says it's not happening this time. Lawmakers telling the 8 News Now investigators there is simply no money in the governor's budget. Are you disappointed? That sounds like a yes. So we asked Republicans and Democrats in both the state Senate and Assembly why there's just no movement on this legislative session. Democratic leadership pointing fingers at the governor and the Trump administration for impending state budget gaps amounting to more than $300 million. Senate Majority Leader Nicole Cannizzaro telling me, quote, all of that has left Nevada in an increasingly difficult financial position that will likely put new funding for many deserving programs and personnel out of reach. The governor's office did not respond to our request for comment on the department's leadership changes, nor those comments from Democrats. I'm David Charnes, 8 News Now.
Thank you, David. Staffing data the 8 News Now investigators obtained through a records request reveals there were 51 troopers assigned in the entire valley earlier this year, and the union estimates there should be 200 trooper positions. Brian.